surprise release with no promo. It was only on Apple Music the first day. It just went up on Spotify 9 days ago. We don't hear about the streams. This song wasn't put no billboard, nothing like that.
Shit gonna get uglier than Ken, Barbie.
It's not clocking to you, is it? It's not fucking clocking to you, is it? That I'm fucking standing on business. It's not clocking to you.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
We're on the sidewalk, Joe.
I don't give a f if you're on the sidewalk.
I hate your hair and makeup today.
Okay, loves, welcome back to Exoticteablog. I'm back with another video. Before we get into this one, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so every single time I post you'll be notified. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Please hit the subscribe button and I love you. Returning subscribers, y'all should keep doing it for me. Also love you guys too. Grab your cups because somebody spilled the tea, and let's quickly get into today's video. Now, we've got a lot to discuss, and most especially, Nicki Minaj came on Spaces to clock some tea, and we might be getting Queen Radio back. Okay, that's what we're going to be discussing on this video. But as y'all guys out there, go subscribe to our Twitch channel at Exoticteablog. We've gotten over 25 followers on Twitch, and it's like 2 days we opened the app, so y'all should go over there, subscribe, catch me live on Twitch. Okay, link in description, pinned. Go, subscribe. But yeah, that's that for Twitch. Don't forget to like, comment, share, okay, on this video. And let's just quickly get into this whole Nicki Minaj StationHead X drama that's been going on. And I honestly like the fact that Nicki Minaj don't come online and she said that y'all should stop using StationHead. I really loved being on StationHead. Honestly, I loved being on StationHead, but a lot of shit was going crazy on that app. Sometimes my comments be getting deleted. Sometimes they be logging out my account. I have to log in back, and when I log in, I lose my streaks and all of that. So I had my personal complaints. I never took it online, but a lot of barbs was taking their complaints online because Nicki Minaj really wants to hear when the barbs be going through something behind the scenes. But before we get into the StationHead drama, Nicki Minaj, she posted on her Instagram story saying, LOL, I can't wait for hashtag QUEENRADIO to come back. It's funny to see more nonsense being spewed by people like Fat Joe simply because most of y'all are so afraid to speak truths. If you'd like to hear the truth, I'd gladly fill in everyone in. I'll gladly fill everyone in trying to rewrite history yet again, trying to blame the white man yet again. Oh man, stop it, yo. Okay, this was what she posted on her Instagram story, clocking Fat Joe. And I don't necessarily know about Nicki Minaj and this whole Fat Joe situation, which I'm not really going to touch on. But I feel like when Nicki Minaj speak, I listen properly because, I mean, at the end of the day, she be clocking most of y'all faves tea. She be clocking this industry niggas tea. And yes, we gotta call it what it is. Those niggas, they are scared to talk. Okay, and I noticed them pussy ass ninjas, they be really doing them crazy shit behind the scenes, but they be scared to talk for their self. They be scared to clock the RT because they all are puppets and they are slaves to the industry. And that's something Nicki Minaj is never gonna be, and that's something she's never gonna bow down to be. Okay, now she posted this on her Insta story, and I was trying to figure out what she was trying to push. Then she came on Twitter, she tweeted, she responded to a fan that said, I wouldn't even be upset if Nicki stopped using StationHead altogether to find a new home for Queen Radio. StationHead is going to keep acting up because of who attached to them. Okay, so Nicki responded to that saying, StationHead dead, delete your accounts and never use it again. And she replied to that saying, and make sure you unsubscribe. Make sure you're not paying a monthly subscription. Okay, now StationHead, for those of my barbs that use StationHead, we do subscribe on StationHead for them perks and stickers and all of that. But Nicki said we shouldn't subscribe. So for those of y'all that haven't seen the tweets, go and unsubscribe from StationHead, delete your account because we no longer going to use StationHead from now. Okay, and she retweeted somebody's tweet that said, looks like Station Head is going to have to change this peak on the app store, because I mean, Nicki is the face of the app. We obviously made the app popular. She tweeted, as Station Head, please remove my face, that Bob and that Bab's channel that's being used to play other people's music. Any Bob found on that app after today is a paid mode and blocked for life. We will need official info in why seemingly only my fans' personal information was allegedly leaked. Okay, now a lot of Bobs was having complaints about their emails being leaked. And honestly speaking, I got some notification from StationHead, but I didn't necessarily pay attention to them. I only saw some like Bob streaming weekend holiday, but I wasn't necessarily paying attention to them because I was no longer jerking with StationHead. They took out my main exotic tea blog and I had like 100-day streak with Nicki, so I wasn't necessarily jerking with it because I wasn't using the main account. I was using like a second account that wasn't really branded my exotic tea blog, so I wasn't really like paying attention to it. So StationHead put out a tweet a few minutes ago saying a test email was mistakenly sent today to a small segment of our community with emails visible. We sincerely apologize for the error. Our team has already taken steps to ensure that this does not happen again, as the privacy of our community is a top priority. Okay, this was a tweet StationHead put out a few months ago, and it happened to be the Barb's community. And we all know that these people, they be working overtime to shut Nicki Minaj up on that StationHead. So Nicki Minaj retweeted that and she says, so a test email went out where only the Barbs were affected, huh? Allegedly. Barbs, who owns StationHead, go see. She said, at StationHead, you have until Monday to remove that Bob's channel and to remove any or promote using my name or likeness from the Apple Store. Thanks. Okay, and this was Nicki Minaj sending a PSA to them. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, y'all cannot be working behind the scenes to sabotage somebody and still using the person for promotion. Doesn't make no sense to me. And I've been clocking this for a long time, okay? And I told y'all, and some of y'all was in the comment section saying, "Oh, Exoticteablog, no, Rock Nation isn't part of Rock Nation isn't part of StationHead. Rock Nation isn't part of StationHead." But these people, they be working overtime, then they be working behind the scenes. Okay, they be working behind the scenes, but y'all trying to act like y'all know what y'all talking about. But anyways, Nicki Minaj Twitter fan that said, a quick recap before our final goodbye. Barb's hit 100 million streams on their platform, the biggest hip-hop/rap channel, #1 on weekly leaderboard most of the time, the most followed rapper on the platform with over 88.5 thousand followers. Barb's made that app popular. And Nicki Minaj tweeted that saying, and still treated like shit by bookies. So this shows y'all that they was really playing some crazy ass shit behind the scenes. Now, which Nicki went on spaces to address, but she said she was never gonna call them out because she's trying to get the information right. She's trying to see that if they was intentionally sabotaging her. Okay, you see, she don't want to play by, oh, I'm listening to the fans, I want to agree with the Barbs that StationHead was working behind the scenes all the time trying to sabotage her. So she's trying to get information to see if they was really working over time. Now, you are going to get it if you was on Nicki's Spaces on Twitter, but I've got a little clip of the space of Nicki Minaj addressing the whole StationHead situation, which I'm going to add. But Nicki Minaj said, go look up who owns StationHead and who StationHead is working with. Okay, now y'all can go do your little Google for yourself. You can pause this video and go on Google and check for yourself. But yeah, that was Nicki Minaj basically clocking the T. My whole team with this execs, I feel like they be doing the absolute most. And honestly speaking, they really working overtime to shish this one woman up. Nicki, she has come on here and she's talked about StationHead and StationHead and StationHead and StationHead. And most Barbs don't be liking the fact that she be going on StationHead, but sometimes that's a place she feels like letting some things out to her fans that really care about her. Okay, and they really trying to shut down that platform when it comes to Nicki Minaj, because they be deleting comments from the Barbs, they be deleting her StationHead lives. Anyone she saved, they delete. Anyone she doesn't save, they keep it on the app. So it was kind of crazy. Nicki Minaj then tweeted, Barbs, where do you want #QueenRadio to be at? And she said, name your top 3 platforms you'd like to see it on. Bracket open close. We've eliminated Twitch due to not being able to speak freely on there about certain people, but that doesn't mean we will support our fave streamers on their platforms. All of. Okay, and this is something the Barbs has been wanting to hear from Nicki Minaj in a long time. Nicki, we need Station Head. We need Queen Radio back because the last time we had Queen Radio, it was on AMP, and I ain't necessarily know what happened to AMP. Nicki stopped using AMP. AMP Loki shut down. But I think Queen Radio going back to Apple Music would be the greatest idea. Okay. Now here's the thing: a lot of barbs cannot access Apple. Now I would say Nikki, you gonna put that on Spotify because I feel like Spotify is a global thing. You can have your barbs from India, Nigeria, Australia. You can have like the whole barbs community going over on Spotify because we be streaming your shit every day. So I think Spotify would make sense. Then she said, a lot of people are saying YouTube. I think YouTube would be nice, but I don't know how it's going to be. Is it going to be on her channel or is she going to have a channel for StationHead? Sorry, shit, I'm obsessed with saying StationHead. If she's going to have a channel for Queen Radio, that's just it. But what y'all think about that? Let me know down below in the comments. Now sit tight, relax, and listen to Nicki Minaj's Twitter space because she was addressing this with a fan alongside. So y'all should get into this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and that's all I've got for you guys on this video. I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Catch me live on Twitch, Exotic T Blog, social platform Exoticteablog on Instagram, Exoticteablog on Twitter. And that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching.
Apparently, somebody had agreed to 5,000 in 5 years. I don't remember that, y'all. But here's the question. So I have a couple questions, and you guys can help me as you always do, and I love you so much. So you guys remember the person that won, and I'm sending their child something. Isn't it like wasn't it like a toddler? I forgot the name of it. I'm sure Pedro is gonna have it when he's able to look through. But wasn't it a toddler, y'all? Because Pedro just was saying something about talking about it was a grown up child. Let me see. Um, let me see. um, okay, you guys can unmute too.
Well, how are you doing, beautiful?
Hey,
Hi,
Queen.
mother.
Hi, my darlings. How are you?
I'm great. Well,
Hi,
before
baby.
I start speaking on here, can I ask you this?
Yes.
And my
What is your name first?
my name is Dior Mirage.
Hi, Dior. How are you?
I'm I'm ecstatic right now. I just want to ask you this though before I start speaking.
Yes.
What timing are we on? Because I can take out my bat wrapped in pink barbed wire and I could
Mm,
beat a bitch hard if you need me to.
Dior.
But
um,
if you need me to keep it cute, classy, and demure, then I'll
okay,
do so.
but who do you think that we would be beating with the bat today?
Oh, anybody can get it. Like literally
I
anybody.
know,
You
but
say your
like
name
who?
and I'm
I
at your
know,
neck.
but like anybody that you thought was going to be getting.
Well, right now, I think we're getting at SH,
Okay, no, see, no, no. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell you guys something.
but I don't want to do. I don't want to do too
No,
much. That's why I'm asking.
no,
But I'll listen.
Dior, no, Dior. I'm glad you asked that. That's a reasonable question. That's a very smart question, and I appreciate it because we all be needing clarity.
Yes,
Now, when you are the creme de la creme, like we are,
of course.
we don't ever really need to show our ass because you know, like how if we were all in the room and let's just say Queen Elizabeth had walked in, you know, before she wasn't here no more, child. Well, let's just say Queen Elizabeth would have walked in. She would have been the quietest person in the room. You understand?
Okay.
The richest one and the most powerful one. She would have been the most quiet one, observing. You understand?
Yes. Yes.
So even though the Barb's and myself, when we playing and cussing motherfuckers the fuck out, okay?
Clock it.
Whenever I give a specific directive, that
Yes.
means it's over. That means broop, paperwork, and that's it. So
Ooh.
once we dip them in the paperwork bucket, we don't yell and shout and scream. You see what I'm
Oh, got it.
saying?
Got it.
Yeah,
Of
Gets
yeah,
paid
course.
yeah,
dust
yeah.
as these papers
Queen,
get
no,
put
no shade, no
together.
tea. No shade, no tea. When you said it
Gets paid
yourself.
dust as these papers get put together.
That's right. Who
Mother.
said that? Who said that?
Well,
Mother.
if you
Can't
can't
say
control
star
yourself,
without mega.
Okay,
if you
everybody
can't
mute
control
before
yourself, you
everybody
can't
mute
control
now
anything
before y'all get
around
punched in your
you.
face. Everybody mute right the fuck now before y'all get punched in your motherfucking face. Y'all know how fast I flip. Now listen. Um. So guys, no, but let me just address what Dior said. This is why I love the Barbs. Always been the prettiest, cutest, and the smartest, best cooch, best penis, best everything. But yeah. The truth is, you guys know how I feel about number one, gratitude. Now, listen, we had great moments because I was able, wherever I'm able to talk to my darling babies, and where they are able to feel more of a connection to me, hey, that's always a great thing. However, I have been allowing certain things to run its course for a reason. Because sometimes, you don't want to make you don't want to make hasty decisions. However, whenever you see me, because y'all know I don't do that a lot. Like, think about when is the last time I ever told y'all unsubscribe and move yourself from da 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 da. Like, you understand? So that should tell you something that we are beyond cussing a motherfucker out. Oh no, no. When it's cuss out time, I be trying to tell people that's not really the most serious Onika. That's the having a little fun time.
The warning.
But excuse me?
Mother, can I add something?
Who's speaking?
That's me, Mermaid.
Mermaid, why did you cut me off, ma'am?
That wasn't me who cut you off, but then I
Who
came
was
up.
that cut me off?
I
Who
don't
was
know.
that cut me
I
off?
don't
Was it
know.
Dio or Sleeves?
Oh, it was not me. It was my brother, but I think
I
he was
want
just
y'all
saying
to
fuck it.
mute, or I want y'all to freaking mute right now, okay? Because I don't want to forget what I'm saying, and you guys will have lots of time to talk. No worries. But the whole thing is that when we're cussing motherfuckers out on social media, that's fun. Like, I always tell you guys that that's for what? Entertainment, right? But when I tell you guys something like that, like when it's a very specific thing, that means we are not only way beyond that point, but there's no emotion attached. There is no drama attached. There is a decision that's been made. And don't you find when you make a decision that sometimes that's the most peace you feel because you've made a decision and now you know exactly, for the most part, what is going to happen as opposed to feeling unsure or confused. So at this particular point, we don't have to get at anybody because you guys have already done your part. Y'all don't know that y'all are doing your part when you are doing your part, but you guys were doing your part when y'all were telling me certain things that was happening and I was documenting it. And you guys were doing your part when you were tweeting certain things that that happened to you. And I was, putting it into the pre-paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Because I always give everybody the benefit of the motherfucking doubt. However, so I just want to make sure that y'all know y'all have always already exceeded my expectations of what you could have and should have and would have done. Okay. So there's that. But the other thing is, this is not an angry or emotional response. Like, I mean, I have no reason to be emotional in that way to start saying, oh, yeah, F this, F that. No. I mean, you guys know, like, I'm a grown woman, and none of that is necessary once I know what I'm about to do. And right now, we've decided what we're about to do as it relates to them, SH. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I will on Monday, I will be putting a period on this sentence. I will be able to conclude, okay, what's about to happen. And I'll be able to let you guys know somewhat. Not everything, obviously, but somewhat. Now, but yeah, that doesn't mean that there's beef. No, there's a different. Do you know that someone could like have a decision and it be final, and they're not necessarily be beef? Like, maybe I'm just the queen of detachment, but I could have known a motherfucker for 18 million motherfucking years and then say, okay, bye. And then not even be angry at them or sad or, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's how it is with this. It's like, all right, there have been a lot of weird things happening. And then I found out something a lot weirder recently. And that plus what happened with that whole y'all, some people's emails being whatever, like that is what really, if I wasn't before, that's what really made me uncomfortable. And I don't like being uncomfortable. And when I feel uncomfortable, someone else has to feel uncomfortable. Okay? So I don't like when people play with my fans. Everybody knows that about me. That's why people try to use my fan base all the motherfucking time. I mean, if you got something to motherfucking say, don't say it. Shut the fuck up. If you do not like my fans or my fan base, I don't give a fuck what you have to. Shut the fuck up. You speak to me about it, take it out on me or whatever. Blame it on me. If you blame shit anything on my fans, therein lies the problem, okay? Because they don't, I know for a fact, my fans never go out and seek, to try to be rude or mean or anything like that to people. My fans are not like that. And I don't give a fuck how it could be from now till thy kingdom come, y'all would not be able to, make me believe that because I know. They mind their fucking business. We always have lots of excitement going on in Gag City. Even when I'm not around, my fans make themselves occupied doing other fun shit amongst each other, okay? They truly do not give a fuck about none of y'all. Therefore, if there ever is an issue, I don't even have to ask. I know they didn't start the bullshit, okay? Don't come at me. Don't come to me as a woman about the barbs. You'll never motherfucking win. In fact, you will be cussed the fuck out. Direct it to me, okay? Don't try to bully my fans ever. Y'all know I fucking hate bullies, okay? So let me see. Anyway, how many speakers could you add on this?
10.